So we'll do a basic guard guillotine from sitting up, kind of like we did with the Kimura, and then we'll move around from there. So if I have closed guard here, same thing. Boom, push, wax on, wax off. Get the hands on the mat. I'm gonna sit up. This time I don't need to grab a wrist. I can just post. And my goal is to try to get high here. I should be able to support my own weight from the seated position. At this point now, we'll first do an armless guillotine. All right, so just all neck. I'll wrap tight, lock my hands. The type of grip I like making is a ball and socket fist. Grab the edge of my fist, okay? Nice and deep. And now the main emphasis here is that when I fall, I don't fall back. I fall over his head. So it's gonna be sideways. Here, I'm releasing a little bit. But now, at this point, okay, I will tuck my chin in hard, all right, as I dig my heels into his back. And on my upper body here, I'm bringing my elbow to come across my rib cage. Because his head's here, I want to kill that space. And same time, bicep curl, okay, so I'm getting a little bit of a side crunch as well. My other hand helps by pulling up, so this is curling, this is pulling, boom. And I compress and crunch my body here, okay. So once I'm seated, okay, I go here, here, here. Okay. So it sits in tight there.
And your elbows high.
I try to lift up my elbow as high as I can here, but I'm not doing it elbow high. Like elbow high, I can drape the elbow over. My mobility makes that tricky. If I'm gonna do elbow high, I gotta like switch my grips up. I'm just doing basic guillotine here. Again, the mistake most people do is they fall straight back this way. Oh. And the problem here is one, if you look at my elbow positioning, it's very wide. Like I can tell from the outside when the guillotine's weak based on my elbow. My elbow's very far from my rib cage. Okay, so right now, I can't really crank too hard here. It's just this. This is not a strong squeeze. Even with my other hand, it's in a weak position. And being flat on my back makes it harder for me to crunch into his head. When I'm on the side of my hip, I can really crunch. So everything about the guillotine is compression. Even my legs, my heels are digging in, right? And that helps keeps his hips down because one of his best defenses is to posture up. So putting pressure on his lower back makes it harder for him to get up. So again, we'll turn a little bit this way. Different angle for the camera. All the way over, 90 degrees. So seated this way, wrap around, get my grip first. Once I have my grip, then I'll fall over his head. Okay, get everything tight, squeeze, bring my elbow to my rib cage, lift my hands as high as I can. Okay, and the more I can close in, the better. And I get my guard, pulling in, everything's in contraction. Okay, so basic guillotine, armless variation. All right, question? Okay, we'll start there. On three, ready? 1, 2, 3.